a visionary leader who built the Nigerian central bank, held political positions, and owned private businesses, deserves 1,000 years on earth. Let's learn a few lessons from the late Chief Festus Okotie Eboh. Who knows, if the 1966 coup had not taken place and Festus had not been assassinated along with others, perhaps Nigeria would have seen more of him. More profoundly, he would have contributed more to the growth of his nation as the then Minister of Finance. Only a small fraction of Nigerians, apart from the senior citizens, would know Festus Okotie Eboh and his impact on the Nigerian political system before and after independence. Here is the story of Okotie Eboh before he became a politician. Festus was born on the 18th of July 1912 as Festus Samuel Edah into the Itsekiri Ethnic Group at Benin River in the Warri division of the present Delta State, southern Nigeria. Interestingly enough, he had a fascinating educational background. He attended Sapele Baptist School and graduated. He worked for a few months as a clerk at the local district office and later resigned to work as a teacher in his former institution. In 1937, he was employed by Bata Shoe company to serve as an accounting clerk. At the same time, he was developing his skills in bookkeeping and accounting. After 7 years, he was transferred to the Lagos City branch to occupy the position of chief clerk and West Coast accountant. Owing to his proficiency, he was sent back to Sapele to serve as the deputy manager of the regional branch. 2 years after, he left the country to Prague, a place in today's Czech Republic, where he obtained a diploma in business administration and chiropody. As a certified businessman, he left his former organization to establish his private business, which was focused on timber and rubber. He was hugely involved in exporting rubber under the auspices of Afro-Nigerian Export and Import Company. Apart from that, he ventured into other businesses connected with rubber and canvas shoes. Additionally, he partnered with 2 foreigners to establish a cement plant in a town named Cocoa. With the support of his wife, he invested in school business in Sapele. The first was Sapele Boys Academy. The second was Zik's College of Commerce. And in 1953, he began the Sapele Academy Secondary School. On account of the influence of his friend Nnamdi Azikiwe, he forayed into politics in 1951. He contested a seat in the Western Region House of Assembly and won. 3 years later, he was elected by his party members to be the treasurer of the National Council of Nigeria and Cameroon's NCNC. He held other party positions and he won a seat to represent Warri Division in the House of Representatives. In 1955, his hard work paved the way for him. He was nominated to serve as the Federal Minister of Labor and Welfare. Nearly 2 years after that, he became the Finance Minister and he was at the helm for 9 years. The foregoing made him the first Finance Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and he was the brains behind the establishment of the Central Bank of Nigeria and the country's first national currency. Sadly, the 1966 coup instigated the downfall of Chief Okotie Eboh at the age of 53. He was assassinated alongside the first Prime Minister of Nigeria, Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, and other prominent leaders. During his 50th year of remembrance, a national colloquium was organized in the Federal Capital Territory to immortalize him. Besides, suggestions to engrave his image on the Nigerian currency are rife. Remarkably, Okotie Eboh was at the time recognized as the most successful African man in the entrepreneurial endeavor. He was a leader, an educator, and a philanthropist, and the first African chiropodist. Equally, he was regarded as one of the most eye-catching politicians of his era. This is premised on the fact that he was fond of displaying his Itsekiri traditional attire in a colorful flowing robe with a train of several yards long enough to be assisted by an aide. He left behind a financial empire and 14 children.